to do something really unique. And it starts with Swiss chard, the favorite vegetable of Italians. And here's Swiss chard that I took out of my garden. Isn't this wonderful? This is a white-ribbed Swiss chard. Italians like to boil this and put it with a little bit of olive oil and garlic and maybe some black olives. And here is something called rhubarb chard, because the ribs look just like rhubarb. And I'm going to be using that because I think this is pretty for a luncheon, for the luncheon that I'm going to do. And all I did was cook it in boiling water. You see, so now it's nice and limp, but I left the leaves whole because I'm going to make something called timbalini, little molds of Swiss chard. So while you admire that, let me tell you about the filling for that. It starts with potatoes. And here I've got, 1.5 pounds of potatoes that have been cooked. And I'm just going to mash in a bowl with my potato masher. So here's my egg white, that's going to go in. And again, I'm going to be using some parsley with this, some Italian flat leaf parsley. We want the prosciutto, that goes in, about 2/3 of a cup. And toasted pine nuts go in. And that's all going to get mixed in with my hands, believe it or not. I'm going to come back to this. So there's our filling, and here's our molds. Here's our Swiss chard. You want to keep those leaves whole because you want to line the pans, the little molds, with them. So what I do is, if I see that the rib is a little too tough, I just take it out. Then line your mold, leaving some excess because you want to be able to cover the entire mold with the Swiss chard. Then, after your mixture is all mixed up, I want to give this another mix, and a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. What you do is you take some of that and you pack it right into your mold, just like that. This is enough to do 8. Then you put them on a baking sheet because these have to go into the oven. And here are the others. So on they go, and they go into a 350-degree oven, and you want those to cook for about 20 minutes or so, and then I'll show you what you do with those to unmold them. There's one that's just come from the oven and it's still a little hot. And you simply take the top off onto the platter now.